Hi, Assalamualaikum. Here we introduce Tic-Tac-Toe fun accounting tools. This is a diagram that can help students to prepare adjusted financial statements. The problem statement. Students taking basic accounting courses faced problems in understanding the effects of accruals and prepayments on current assets and current liabilities. For them, this topic seems to be quite complicated. The students are unable to differentiate between accrued expenses and accrued revenue, or prepaid expenses and prepaid revenue. Thus, students seldom fail to classify the accrued and prepayments into correct category of assets and liabilities. Objective of Tic-Tac-Toe. This Tic-Tac-Toe aim to provide students with simple, attractive, and also fun way, and helps them to understand the concepts of accruals and prepayment, and also helps them to classify assets and liability, and next to assist them to prepare adjusted financial statement. Here, this Tic-Tac-Toe is the first invention to map accruals and prepayments concepts that later be classified as assets or liability. Here is a diagram. How to apply Tic-Tac-Toe fun accounting tools. Firstly, students need to refer to the Tic-Tac-Toe diagram provided by the teaching lecturer. Prior to this, students need to understand clearly the classification of items in accounting such as asset, liability, owner's equity, revenue, and expenses. In particular, students need to be able to differentiate between current asset and non-current assets, current liabilities, and non-current liabilities. Next, I will explain the application of this diagram. For example, if the transaction relates to accrued expenses, so the students know that this item will be transferred to the statement of financial position under the current liability sections. Also, this adjustment amount will be added to the trial balance amount and transferred to the statement of profit and loss. Now, if the students are able to do the adjustment for accrued expenses, then they should be able to do to the rest of the adjustment. For example, prepaid expenses, accrued revenues, and prepaid revenues. As a conclusion, this diagram will assist students to prepare their adjusted financial statements. Here, the feedback from the students. Okay.
Today I want to give some review about the Tic-Tac-Toe accounting tools. Okay, as you can see, this diagram is very easy to students to memorize. Okay, first of all, they just need to know the position of current asset and current liability. So, when they memorize this diagram, it's easier for them to understand, and it becomes easier to them to classify when they are doing, when they are prepare financial statement. Okay, so as for me, this diagram is very hard. It's really help for students to memorize it and they will remember. Okay, so that's all from me. Thank you.
Next, survey on the application of Tic-Tac-Toe fun accounting tools. Based on these two surveys, the students admit that these tools helps them to prepare adjusted financial statement, and they also agree that this diagram is simple to apply. So all of the students in this survey agree with these two results. Next is the evidence and success of Tic-Tac-Toe. The result from the Financial Accounting 1 subject FAR 110 semester September 2019 to January 2019 represent that 40.3% students managed to get A and A plus, which equivalent to 75 students for a total of 186 students. So this is the remark from the excellence of the application of this Tic-Tac-Toe. With that, we thank you and we hope these tools will help students to prepare adjusted financial statement and also to get good marks for their financial accounting subject. Thank you.